Hello or welcome back to my channel. In this video we are going to look at a couple of Corvettes. This is the first generation Corvette, and yeah, this has a 6 shift and it has a really big steering wheel, no doubt, and because this one was made in the 50s, that's for sure. And yeah, you see how the interior is laid out. This is laid out very fancy. It's a 2-seater with those row bars that definitely I would like to have if I was to roll over. I hope I don't roll over in this car. That's for sure, because it is such a beauty, no doubt, from the 50s. And yeah, I would definitely take a cruise in this like in California somewhere or anywhere, no doubt. But this is really sweet for its time, very timeless. And this is where Corvette really got its start from. So let's see the saves on this Corvette C1 convertible. This one has a 289. Thankfully, it does have a V8. I do have a story to tell you about the V8, about that 289 later, nor 283 or whatever you call it. 289, that's Ford. 283, that's Chevy. But you saw the saves on the gearing of my transmission. And yeah, it's got the racing slots, but nah, I ain't worried about that, that's for sure. But anyways, let's just go ahead and take it out to Goodwood. And here we go with this C1 Corvette. And it's an old convertible, but we're going to see how well it handles Goodwood. So just starting off. And we're about to get into the first turn. Oh, you see some smoke there. And, yep, it's definitely handling it at the moment. No doubt. But here comes down the straight and about to make a turn. And it is skidding right into that field of grass or whatever, or weeds or whatever you want to call it. I don't know. But, okay, here it is, back on the track. And yeah, definitely not was getting off to a good start, but not anymore. But at least it's making that turn pretty well. What about this next turn here? Okay, we're smoking the tires and barely made it. Definitely barely made it. That's for sure. Actually, kind of think about it, this is kind of how it does later on, but it's just okay. Yeah, smoking once again, and and into the wall. Oh man, I don't know if this car was really. Yeah, come to think about it, I don't know if this car was really meant for this track, since this was a 50s convertible or something like that. But by the way, lap number 2. Yeah, it's like this. Yeah, I don't know if this convertible flex. I know there's like convertibles flexing at the time. It seems like this car is really flexing, for sure. But at least it's trying to these curves, no doubt. Yeah. And then there's the story I was going to tell you about that 283. Yeah, my mom had an old beat up Chevy pickup truck. It was a 1967 model, and it was beat up pretty bad, and off into the gravel it goes. I thought it was sand. I was confused that for sand for a second, but that's actually gravel. So this is nowhere near a beach, so it's gravel. But by the way, yeah, my mom bought this $500 beat up pickup truck, and it was very problematic. It was not really reliable at all. And we even had to like get a new shifter, a floor shifter, because like the column shifter, yeah, it broke on it. And here we are, lap number 3. Well, at least it did better than the last lap, that's for sure. But here it is. Oh yeah, that chassis is flexing so much to where it just sends that Corvette straight into the wall, face front end first. or face first, whatever you want to say. But yeah, it's definitely, definitely that Corvette is flexing in those turns. I think that's the thing. I know this is like this is really take two. Take one, oh, I made an error on that video, no doubt. But sort of continuing on with the truck. Yeah, just got a new column shifter and everything. And here in the gravel once again. Oh yeah, this car really wants to rock out so much. It just wants to go into the gravel. But yeah. But yes, I guess that's. But yeah, the thing about it is that truck failed because of like the water pump or something like that. It overheated or something like that. But so like just like those tires right there. Well, at least it made it through there. But actually, that truck failed. It won't run anymore through its engine. So, but here we go into lap number 4. Okay. Yeah. That was the thing about the 283. I guess probably had to look at the aftermarket. Probably look at the aftermarket for like motor parts or something like that. But, oh well, I guess it was that way with most beats that time. And here it is, just barely in the tarmac, and it's in grass. But oh, yep. Oh man, this car is getting really hard to drive. I wish this car was a coupe instead. But no, we had to get but no, Gran Turismo has a Luna, so convertible. Yeah, I didn't even mention it being a convertible on my first tape. But I'm glad I'm doing it now. But this convertible makes it much more hard to handle, no doubt. And yep, plus, you know the rules of this track. No ABS or traction control at all. That's why the brakes are locking. And here we are. We are at lap number 5. And yeah, I'm finally starting. Yeah, the last take, I didn't even remember remember which lap I was in. And here it is, chassis flexing into the grass again. But back on the track it goes. Yeah, it's like I'm not saying like all convertibles have chassis flexing. I know like the Mazda Miata, there is an aftermarket to make that. There is so much of an aftermarket to put in a road cage for the car just so it won't flex, so it can handle well. I don't know. I wouldn't mind racing a convertible as so long as it's just got so long as the chassis doesn't flex. But it's going really fast at this time. So let's just see how it does here. Okay. Yeah, it's staying in the it's just staying there in the moment. And yep. But here we go. Into lap number 6. Yeah, we're gonna do 10 laps on this one. Because this car is not really all that easy to handle. That's for sure. But looks like it's handling well at the moment. And it is, but yep, it's coming down. I mean, no, it's coming around, and now it's slowing down into this S curve here. Oh man! And another thing I should have done. Well, I'll get with that later. I'll go with the swap, but now wait till swap. But not now. As it's going, yeah, it's just really rocking it out in that gravel. That's for sure. And I have to reset again. So this is not going to be a good lap at all. I think the best lap is like another 2. But other than that, I've just been doing nothing but making mistakes. things happen. That's all I know. But here we are going outside and hitting the wall again. And whoever owns this car is going to be really ticked off at me. That's not a good thing. But if it's your own car, you'd be ticked at yourself too. For wrecking it. For wrecking it and stuff. But if you're borrowing it from somebody, lap number 7, by the way, I think. Okay. Yeah, this is... Yeah, you can see that damaged part right there. Yeah, this car is definitely not so easy to drive at all. But here we are. Let's see if I can do better here. Hold this chassis on the flex. So basically, it's like I'm trying to act more like a Miata instead of an old car. But I'm trying to make that. That's what I'm trying to do. But so far, I have not had any success at all. And once again, in the gravel. Yep, that's pretty much the thing here. Oh, well. Oh! Chassis really... Yeah, it's a chassis. I blame the chassis for that. I'm flexing because this was a convertible that was behind all its times, no doubt. But let's see if it'll make this turn here. Yeah, no. I hit the wall again. Oh, great. But here we are. I'm not hitting that wall at all. At least I'm getting through there. At that part. And now we go into lap number 8. I'm just not sure what to think at this point. Is it going to make it through? That's what I'm just guessing. Yeah, so far it's looking good on this part here. Looking good on this lap. I'm worried, but this, I will say, this chassis is very unpredictable. Especially without assistance. Okay, here we are. I was smoking once again. And I'm not in the rocks this time. Yes, I am not in the rocks this time. Okay, here we are. Coming around this curve here and see if it would avoid the wall or stay on the tarmac. Let's see what it does here. No, it doesn't. It went off the tarmac, but didn't go into the wall. So now I know what to do at this point. But here we go into lap number 9. All right, let's see if I can just keep this in the tarmac. That's what I'm trying to do with this car. Oh, sure, it definitely is fast for that 283 small block. That's for sure. And yeah, I'm not even. Oh man, but yeah, it's handling that pretty well. Oh, a little bit of a twitch there, but at least I got control of it. And now braking, and I'm still on the tarmac. Yes, I'm still a little bit of twitch there, but that's okay. Still got control. Doing like what the Brits did on Goodwood in their old race cars, no doubt. But let's see if it stays on the tarmac here. Will it? Oh, yes it does. A little bit on the grass, but still on tarmac, and that's okay. And going through that S curve. And now we have one. We're on the last lap right now. Okay. Okay, that's the best lap at the moment. We'll see how if this car will beat this lap. For sure. And actually, still some twitching from that chassis flex. Yeah, I do blame the chassis flex for drifting, so. Yeah, I guess like later convertibles just try to balance that out, so. But yeah, it is. yeah, so far it's not looking bad at all at this point. Guess it's just ahead of the ghost at the moment. Will it go into the? Nope. I think I got this figured out at the moment, or so I thought. Oh no, this is not going to be the best lap since I went in that wall. Oh well. Well, this is the last lap, no doubt. So, but we're gonna see if it does better here, and I think it might tap the wall there. So, not a very good ending for this car, that's for sure. So, but at least it gets through this S curve, and we are pretty much about to be finished. And here we are with a swap version. There was one thing I forgot to do. I forgot to paint it pink. All because of that Barbie movie. This is what Barbie drove from fake life to real life in that movie. From real life to fake life. I forgot what. I don't know which direction I am going anymore. But yeah, it seems like this Corvette's definitely parking in the middle of the road, no doubt. But oh yeah, even though I was not painting pink, we're definitely going to see what is in this Corvette C1. I'm not sure if this is LA or not, but let's just look at the specs anyways. Well, as you can see, this one has an LT5 motor from the C7. I'm guessing that's the 01 version of that. But yep, brake is all the way in the front end. As you see the settings on the transmission, no doubt. But yep, these are the settings I have. So I actually took some weight off this C1. But anyways, let's just go ahead to Willow Springs. And here we go with the C1 here. Okay, this one has traction control and ABS, so let's see if it does better. It's starting right now at lap number 1. Okay, yeah, it's really just making these turns, but okay. Oh, it oversteered right into the sand. No, that's not really great, so definitely not getting off to a good start at all for that, but let's just see how it does on the rest of the track. Okay, yeah, it's really just pretty much just zooming up these uphill curves, and yep, and yeah, it's pretty much just, well, at least it's handling that part okay. But here it is, just coming around this horseshoe here. And down the straight. And let's see how it does here. This hard part. Oh, yeah, it really just jumped and went into the sand again on this lap. So, oh well. Yeah, we're definitely not getting off to a good start on lap number 1, no doubt. But here we are. Just about to come around this turn. And we are about to go into lap number 2. Alright, let's see if it does better here. Okay. Coming around. Okay, into the... Yep, did better on that turn this time, so yep, it's doing better. So, yep, it's definitely hugging that curve here. And actually, this convertible is... Unlike Goodwood, it's doing better here than it was doing in Goodwood, no doubt. But here it is, just coming around. Yeah, it's definitely handling it better. So it's trying its best to act like a Miata, trying to act like it has Miata handling. That's for sure. Okay, and actually, it is definitely trying to pretend to be an LS powered, LT powered Miata, no doubt, and it's not looking bad at all at this time. So, but here we are going into lap number 3. Okay, let's see if it does better on this lap. So, yeah, it seems like I'm just going to do like 5 laps. This is not really. It's taking this track okay, actually. It's trying to sure, it's trying to handle its body flex a lot better, no doubt, and it is. But yeah, it's doing okay here so far. Yeah, I just wish it could have been a coupe or something like that. I think it would have done a lot better with it being a coupe. At least they offer a coupe here, but this game doesn't. It just only offers a convertible. Well, going down the straight, let's see how it does on this hard part here. And okay. Went into the sand some, but it's still in it, no doubt. And here we are, just coming around this turn, and we are on. Let's see, I guess like final lap. Well, lap. I forgot which lap I'm on right now. So, I guess this is lap number 4. So, oh well, I just had a lot of stuff just come up in my head. And just disorganize my brain, but at least this Corvette is trying its best to keep itself organized too on these laps, and it is so far not doing too bad at all. And here we are, coming off this horseshoe here and into the straight. Let's see how it handles this hard part this time. And it leaped again back in the sand, but no, it got back on the tarmac. It's not bad, but that's okay. But here we are, just pretty much about to go into the final lap. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, I remember it now. Now I'm more organized in my head. So, okay, here we are, coming around this turn. At least it's doing better on that turn, and definitely hugged that turn, no doubt. And yeah, it's going pretty fast here on these turns. And yes, it is really, it's really going. A little bit of dirt there, a little bit of sand there. No worries. But here we are, just coming around this horseshoe here into the straight. Okay, and here we are, just about to go into this hard part here. Oh wow! And this time, and it knocked down the cone. I might as well knock down that cone too. So this is not going to be the best lap. So just let it be, and just come around this turn and just finish while you're at it. Yeah, you are finished. That's all for now. And here we are in the second generation. You see the interior. Some of it is sort of the same, but mostly different, no doubt. And this one here, they made this one a sports car. No doubt. I appreciate GM just putting it into V8 like in 56 and just not giving up on this car. Other than that, we would not have this car. But there's another car that I have to show you that was in between C1 and C2. That's for sure. And it's got the dual rear windows, which in 1964 it got outlawed because of like bad visionary or something like that. But oh well. But this car still looks cool, no doubt. It is brought Chevy what it is. Let's see the specs on this Corvette C2. Okay, as you can see, this C2 has, you see the transmission settings I have on that, but this one is nearly making 850 horses out of that 327 small block, and it's supercharged. And yeah, it's got carbon brakes this time. At least I thought about this car when I built it, but yeah, We're definitely going to take this back out to the Goodwood track. And here we go with this C2. Oh yeah, this is definitely not getting out to a good start. Just get it off. And it is not straightened out at all. So, oh well. Yeah, we're definitely not getting out to a good start at all. Not what I was expecting. Well, I should have expected, but oh well. Lap number 1. Yeah, this one also does not have traction control and ABS. Yeah, it's like got a much more powerful motor and everything. But yep, it looks like. But I will tell you this: this has a fully independent suspension. The C1 had a live axle. And, oh yeah, this one is handling these curves much better than the C1. So yeah, it's getting out to a better start. Other than that, spin out, and it's really handling these curves much better than the C1. And yeah, those tires are smoking. It's not going into that gravel pit, but here we are, just going into this crooked straight here, and it is really going. But here we are. Let's see how it does here. Will it go into the wall? Let's see. Not even close. It is still on the tarmac, no doubt. And we are going through these S-curves here, and oh man, not again. We were doing so good until then. Oh well. At least I probably need to upshift when I go past it. Lap number 2, by the way. All right. Let's see if I can do better here. Oh well. That's still not in that. Not that part here. It's staying on the track, that's for sure. And yep, it's looking good at the moment. It looks like it's handling a lot better. So that's what I like about this car. Yeah, it definitely improved over the C1. I will say. I mean, just looking at these laps, but at least I'm learning from my mistakes a lot quicker, and no chassis flex because it's a coupe, not a convertible. So yeah, definitely improving in the chassis, that's for sure. But here we are, just going into this big turn here, and still has not even been long like the C1. But here we are, and I didn't spin out this time, so this is the best time at the moment. So lap number 3. Let's see if I can do better on this lap here. Oh yeah, this is, well, a little bit of understeer, but went to the outside, but still on the tarmac. So yeah, that's not perfect. Well, this car is definitely not perfect at all, but it is getting better though. And yeah, that last car was really a struggle, but this one, I mean, yeah, I will say it is somewhat of a struggle. Well, you still got those brakes, so oh yeah, definitely struggled there because it is hard to keep. Oh no, it is just spinning out and everything. So this car is definitely not perfect because you gotta learn the brakes and no analog brakes, and no traction control. Those two things just made cars a lot safer and much more confidence inspiring. But here we are, going around this turn, going around that big curve over there, and into the S's. So no, this is not going to be the fastest lap, but hopefully the next lap will be. So just starting right now. I will say this. Yeah, I will say it again. This car has got much more fun to drive, but it's just not perfect at its time. That was just, yeah, it got better at its time, but it got better at the time, but it wasn't all the way perfect. So, but yeah, this is really, yeah, so far, yeah, it's just like a little bit twitching right there, but still making its turns though. But I will say this car is a definite improvement. It's a definite improvement, no doubt. Okay, but here we are, just going down that straight here, and we are just coming around. And I still have not gotten to that part at all. Yeah, this car is definitely a lot better. Definitely. But here we are going to the lap number 4, I think. Yeah, there is some sort of damage there, but it's okay. I don't know if that's damage or not, but actually it could be a reflection from that bumper into that paint. Okay, yeah. Oh, I went into the, oh man. Oh yeah, this car is not perfect on, but what? Oh no. Well, maybe this is the final lap. I'm not. Yeah, it seems like this is going to be the final lap. My mistake. Oh God, here I go again. Yeah, if you don't have ABS or traction control, you just need to learn that. Probably have to go to driving school on that part, or racing school or something like that. It's just to race vintage cars, but they were much harder to drive than today's cars nowadays. But oh yeah, but this is definitely not going to be as great. Not going to be its best lap, no doubt. So, oh well, here we are, just in that crooked straight, and we are about to make this turn. Am I finally going to hit the wall on this? No, I'm not going to at all. So, but here we are, going to this S curve, and we are about to be finished. And here we are with the swap version with its headlights popped up. That's for sure. This one is in silver and black like the Oakland Raiders. Oh, wow. This is definitely something here. But yeah, I guess just coming through this castle and turning on its headlights, and its headlights are just coming on slowly. It did that when I was testing the top speed on this car. I just don't get it. I don't get why they opened up so slowly, but I guess it was the 60s, so I guess they would have researched that like later on. Who knows? But anyways, I'm just thinking when, yeah, this looks like this Corvette this C2 is pulling out. Let's just see the settings on this C2. Well, as you can see, this one also has the LT5 from the C7, and yeah, this is pretty much all I got for like Ultimate parts, and I still have it on a slotted disc. So, but yeah, I guess you probably just saw the gearing on the transmission, no doubt. But anyways, we're just gonna go ahead and take it all the way to Willow Springs. And here we go with this C2 Corvette. This Corvette is doing what it's supposed to do. It found its purpose, and it is doing that purpose right now. And we're going on lap number 1 right now, just to see how it does. And it is really, really, really handling it. Oh yeah, this is handling. So yeah, this is getting off to a better start than the C1. Not to hate on the C1, but this one's a definite improvement. It's just really trying to be a sports car, no doubt. But with some muscle, and it is handling these uphill curves pretty well at this time. A little bit of skid there, but no problem. And here we are, just about to come out of the horseshoe and into the straight. And, oh yeah, it's going by really quick. And let's see how it does on this hard part here. Nicely done at this point. And here we are, and oh wow, just knocked over that cone already. On the first lap, oh yeah, this car is really ticked off at the moment. Going into lap number 2. Well, thank you very much, C2 Corvette, for that. So, well, here we are. But here we are, just, yeah, it just cut into that corner. Oh no, now just spun out. Even with that traction control at 5, it just spun out. I was like, wow. That's not good. Oh, man. Well, okay, I guess it just like lost a little bit of control there. So this is not going to be so actually the first lap is still the best. So, but here we are, still going on these uphill curves here. And it's really going. At this time, now it's just coming off the horseshoe into the straight once again. Let's see how it does here. And it spun out. Oh no, it spun out into the sand. And the other way. Oh man. Oh well. Let's just see. Let's just go ahead and just pass this lap. And it's just moving that cone that just knocked down. It's just still there on the road. Oh well. Anyways, let's just see how much better it does on lap number 3. Okay. It's coming around this corner here. Or a turn, whatever you want to call it. And it's definitely, yep, not making the same mistake as the last lap. And, yep, looks like it's doing a lot better here. Yeah, it is really, yeah, it's definitely getting up there, no doubt. And it is just, oh, well, into the sand it goes and try so well. I guess this is, I don't know if this is the best one or not. Maybe this is, I'm not so sure. But we are coming down off this horseshoe. We're on the straight right now. And into this hard part here. Just, yep, here we are just making a left and handling it pretty easy this time. I just cut in a little too much, but no worries on that. And here we are, just coming around and going into lap number 4. Okay. Oh yes, this is definitely going around at the moment. Well, I didn't really cut. Oh, a little bit of a twist there. So, but still going, no doubt. And here it is, just going up these uphill curves. And yep, going into the sand once again. And yeah, this is really, yeah, it seems like this is handling a lot better than that C1, no doubt. But here it comes down the straight, and here we are. Oh no, it did not. Oh no, that lap did not do so well there. So it's still not the, still needs some work on it, no doubt. But yeah, this car is really going. But here we are. Let's see if it does better on the final lap here. But yeah, it was doing so good until it just went off the road. Oh well. I hope it does. I just hope it doesn't really go off the road at all. So, and making that turn pretty well. And now we just speed up into these uphill curves here. And yeah, it's handling it pretty well, no doubt. Things that fully independent suspension that it has. So, but here we are, going around this horseshoe for the last time, and into the straight for the last time, and we'll see how it handles this part here, this hard part here for the last time, and it's pretty well. And let's just see how it does the rest of these turns here. Oh yeah, a little bit of a twist there, but still on track. And here we are. We are about to be finished. Well, as you can see here, the C1. Oh yeah, it's in 15th position. Oh yeah, it did wreck a lot except for that one lap. It just went off the track and everything. But that one lap, it did 116.006, which yeah, I don't, yeah, maybe I did say it was in 15th position, but yeah, that's where it is for now. But for the more advanced version of the Corvette, which is the C2, its time is at 113.665, which is, I guess, 341.341. I'm not so sure what time it's off of, but 2 seconds or what, probably like a little over 2 seconds. That's all I can say. But yeah, definitely that C2 did pretty well on that track for what it is. But anyways, let's see how both these cars did on Willow Springs. Well, we'll say both these Corvettes did not do bad at all on that track. The C1, its time is at 110.936, so just barely escaping the 111, and now it's in 110, so yeah, it didn't really do bad at all. So that's pretty much all I can say for that. But the C2, yeah, it's in the 110 club also at 110.214, which is like 0.074 seconds ahead of the C1. And yeah, it's positioned at 101, right behind the Mazda Atenza XD, and just above that S2000 that I just never liked driving. So, oh well, yeah, that both those cars did pretty well on that track also. Well, I will tell you this: these are not going to be the only Corvettes. I'm just starting with the Corvettes at this price this week or something like that. Oh yeah, we're definitely getting into some other Corvettes from like C1 to C5. I've already done the C6, C7, C8. I've already done those cars, but it's like I should just do the whole Corvette thing, no doubt. And yeah, that's what. Yeah, I'm just trying to do everything I can just to finish it. So, oh well. But other than that, yeah, we're definitely going to see if these Corvettes get better and better and better over time. I'm pretty sure they will. I'm pretty sure, like other cars, they try to get better and better, no doubt. And some do and some don't, but you just never know. And that's why I'm just pretty much doing these Corvettes, no doubt. But anyways, I hope you like this video. Please do like what the sticker says and leave a comment, or I hope to get a subscriber. Well, I did get a subscriber. I do appreciate that. That's for sure. It's at 49 at the moment. And I hope you share it also. But until then, y'all take care.